Anyways, so I think we might as well get started. So, welcome to Code Channel. I'm Code, and we're going to be playing Street Fighter 5. I guess for some background, I wasn't gonna buy Street Fighter 5 until like the price dropped and potentially Jury was out. I was kind of sitting on it for a while. But what ended up happening was Amazon had a pricing error, and the game was briefly, very briefly, like just like a window of like 30 minutes, was briefly listed for $10. And so I put an order in and got the game for $10. And I'm like, you know what, for $10, I'll jump in right now. Why not, right? I played the game locally over at Keeds. Hey, Keed. Hey, Butler. Played it over at Keeds locally, and I think the game's very solid. It's really good. I think it fixes a lot of the problems I had with Street Fighter 4, which I had quite a few issues with, and yeah, so Street Fighter 5, I know that price is so good. It was such a good deal. That might be the best deal I've ever gotten on a game. I'm glad, like, Amazon, you know, stuck to the price, you know, followed through with it, so thank you, Amazon. Thank you. Anyways, so I have played a little bit of the game before. Sync up my control. I've played the game a little bit before. I enjoyed it. It's pretty good. It reminds me a lot of CVS 2 as far as Street Fighter games goes. And like I said, it fixes a lot of problems I had with Street Fighter 4. Admittedly, my biggest problem with Street Fighter 4 was actually focus attacks, which a lot of people will be like, what, why are you hating on focus attacks? What's wrong with focus attacks? I don't specifically think they're like a horrible mechanic or anything, but I do think that like it was so flexible and it was so good that it was kind of overpowering. So, and particularly like when it comes to the focus attacks, it was like the #1 thing that like separated like skill levels just based on like how you. My battery's dying. That's no good. Just based on the application of focus attacks, and it like made a very, very big difference, I think, overall. Sorry, I'm just like plugging in cords. Should have did this before the stream, but it's been like over. It feels like it's been over 3 weeks since I've streamed, which isn't actually too far off, but March has been a very eventful month, to say the least. There we go. So, cord's plugged in. Are we charging? We're charging. Good. Yeah. The thing with Amazon, I figure it was like, well, worst case scenario, they'll just give me a refund or maybe coupons or something towards, you know, whatever. But they actually, you know, held to the price, so good on them. Anyway, so I think what we're going to start off with is story mode. I hear story mode is extremely, extremely short, so don't have high expectations, guys. We'll start with the character I've been playing the most in it, which is Cammy.
I can't escape from him.
I like Cammy. She wasn't my main in Street Fighter 4, but...
your lying face! Hate you!
Oh no!
So many people I've hurt in the past. A person like me probably doesn't deserve the right to be a protector of others. But yes? Shadaloo is on the move. Yes, right away. But I must try.
Damn it! Why am I always on the small jobs?
God,
I've seen you somewhere before.
this artwork. Oh my goodness. The artwork's been a running complaint overall. I've seen some very unappealing stills, but oh, I like this costume. This costume's pretty good. I know that the characters have. Oh, look at that! We did everything. I'll try not to talk during the like story sequences. They're not very long, so we'll probably buzz through story mode really quickly. See, I'm just pressing buttons because I want that stun. Stun. Give me stun. Oh, whatever. We killed Birdie. Whoops. I would definitely use that costume for Cammy.
I remember now. A doll. You was the one in the mask.
All kinds of stuff on the side happening.
But you, I thought you were in for recalibrating.
Recalibrating? What the?
They're already here.
Hey, stop!
Just made the worst mistake of your life. You're the defector? Humph! A broken doll who's defied Bison's will doesn't deserve to live.
Hey Omega, welcome to the chat.
The great Khan wants you personally
Street Fighter takes time. It just takes time to sit down and like learn it.
New best
This is definitely, I think, the best Street Fighter game to come in on and like sit down and try and learn the game. Geez, they give you like full meter and everything, don't they? Whatever. I was like, that's not gonna work. And he's stuck. We'll do that. We'll end with this.
Where is she? DiCapri. No. Where are all the dolls?
Finish me in 2 minutes. I finished him in 2 seconds.
This is more than hilarious. You're trying to save those dolls.
Oh, we got a trophy apparently.
To save.
I don't know for
If you
what,
saved
but
them, their minds would be overwhelmed with feelings of guilt and torment, just like you, Killer Bee.
I'm not her.
And that's the game.
it's one of those things that as far as the artwork stills goes,
Dolls are to serve an integral part of Operation Chains. If you try to interfere, I will show you no mercy.
I don't think they're like horrible, but they're very quickly done. Is it, they definitely like
Junie.
they vary.
You
They
got
vary
permission to go
immensely. Like
They said it
quality.
was
Some of them,
okay.
like I appreciate
There was something I
appreciate
needed
fast drawings. Like
I did
that's
some
okay in my
research, and
books.
each one seems to
But
drink water
I
at
do think
different
for like
temperatures, and the amount of
something
food
that's
that
supposed to
I
be,
give them
you
depends
know,
on their age
a
and
big
weight.
release, a final product,
Oh,
that sort of
you're
thing.
talking about cats.
It's
They are
so
kind of on the
fun to
weaker
learn
side,
about
which
them.
is unfortunate.
I feel like my
Like
world's getting bigger.
it's like, especially when you look back, even though like the animations in
Kenny,
Street
you
Fighter
alright?
4 weren't
Did something
spectacular.
Junie. Can I ask?
They weren't
Are you
spectacular. They did have a bit more into the, you know, a bit more work going into them.
Shadowloo,
So sorry, I'm like
Why are
talking
they
into the
here?
cutscene again.
Stay here.
Cammy!
Not anymore. I'll never let any of you be used again.
Now we're fighting Vega.
Save them all.
Oh, jeez, there was no start. Right. And he's done. I don't know. I'd say Ginny, but
I don't think you comprehend.
I'm not really good about pronunciations, so I'm not a good person to ask.
What?
Also, hey GF. I don't know if I said hey.
You'll learn when the time
Also, hey guys. Thank you guys for stopping by.
It hurt?
I'm all right.
Thank goodness. I'm so glad. Has Shadaloo gone on the attack?
Operation Chains that he mentioned. It seems to be in effect. I'm afraid that you may be in danger again. Stay safe and wait here.
Cammy,
I'll stop Shadaloo's plan and rescue them. I swear, I'll make sure to save them. All of them. Trust me. However, I wonder if they actually may not want to be saved. No choice. I must face my past dead on. I have to save you all. No turning back.
I'm not sure if I'm happy now or not. It's hard to know.
But you had Cats
Now,
magazine.
The time I'm spending with you helps me learn how to enjoy this new life. Please don't let it worry you. I'm happy that you saved me, and I know you can save them as well.
Junie. Thank you.
That's something I should say. Please come back.
I promise.
Looks like things.
It's Jury! They need to add her to the game ASAP so I have a character I'm more comfortable with playing. Hooray! We beat a story. That is how long the story sequences in this game are. They're extremely short. Which, honestly, like, I've talked about this with High Roller before. I actually don't mind the length of these story sequences. Here's the problem with them being this length. If this was Street Fighter 4 and each character had a story this long, that would be like double thumbs up. That is awesome. That would be perfect for Street Fighter 4. Unfortunately, the cast right now is only like 14 characters. So the problem with it is that right now the story mode is very minimal because there's so few characters. Once the cast, like, you know, once they add a bunch of characters to it, I think that the story mode will actually be kind of an appropriate length for each character. And then I guess they're doing like a overall, like, they're releasing a big story patch or something like in a few months, which is apparently going to like be a more cinematic story mode, I guess. So, be interesting to see how that goes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Who should we do next? Let's do Chun-li.
But I wonder...
A week's already gone by since we started living together. It seems like she's gotten used to living here. But sometimes she looks so sad that I worry. I wish that I could do something to help her.
This is...
I was wearing that back when I was still a rookie. Try it on. Here, this is how you tie it. I used to tie my hair like this every morning. It helped me to focus. It helped me to be strong.
Weren't you always strong? Since you were my age?
No, I always made mistakes back when I was wearing this. I was always struggling to do everything all on my own.
Flashback.
The style of your kick, like that man's.
That man? You mean my dad?
Plot.
I guess you don't know anything, do you?
You're not going to answer me, are you? Fine then.
Okay, so we're into the fight. Oh, shit.
Finish this.
I actually like both these costumes a lot too. I feel like this one they get Vaga's face better. Like his default His face looks really weird. The only problem I have with Chun-Li's costume with this is I wish the boots were black. I know that kind of goes maybe against Chun-Li's like character design a little bit, but
Your beauty is still but a bud. It is yet to reach the perfection of a rose in bloom. However, it may be more interesting to wait and watch this flower grow.
Vega, you're such a creep.
Father.
Vega away! Now we're to Russia.
Full Agent Chun-Li, isn't it? What brings you here?
See, the thing is, I don't want to play through all of arcade mode to see these, like, story cutscenes. I mean, they could have sprinkled them out through arcade mode, but playing through arcade mode with every single character would be tiresome for someone like me, I guess. If you're really into Street Fighter, it might not wear a person down, but, like, to me, like, this is the right length per character. I'm more likely to play through every character's story.
I get it.
I wouldn't be likely to play through every character's arcade.
Do you think I need you to tell
I do
me
want
that?
a conventional arcade mode, though, for sure.
Chun-Li.
Strangely missing.
I don't
Strangely
need to.
missing.
I'll fight this alone.
All right then. If that's the way you want it.
What's going
Why
on with
don't you show
Ash's
us
hand
you're ready
in that
for
picture?
this?
It's like colored in, but it was like they scribbled it in.
We can't
Also,
deploy someone
yeah,
if they're
even
not
Ash's
prepared.
like classic
That's an
costume looks
essential
really good.
Yes. I hear you loud and clear.
All right, beat up Nash.
This way.
I'm trying to. Oops. I'm trying to figure out how to use Chun-Li's V trigger. I've played her a little bit, her V skill rather. Her V trigger is very easy to use. One of the best ones in the game. Shouldn't have blocked myself, that's dumb. Oof.
It can't be over!
Nash has Egon hair, so I'm kind of okay with it.
That should have been enough to beat him.
Yeah, really. Really,
You are
give me some
strong.
work. I could
You can't go
I
into
could
the
draw
field alone.
Why not?
Chun-Li, maybe.
You can't go alone.
I could maybe
We
draw
could work together.
Cammy, I don't know. That's probably as far as it goes.
What, are you doubting me? Do you think we're
You might
spies
want to
for
check on that
Shaolin?
key, because I think it has been
No, it
updated.
isn't that.
Come on. I think I know where Vega is hiding out.
It has been updated, because that's how everybody figured out, like, found the costumes, because they data mined the PC version.
Such a small school of fish. Hardly even worth my time.
Ah, Vaga's back. What a jerk.
Go on. They shouldn't be a problem.
Demi.
Oh, hey, it's
Just 'cause
Birdie.
he's the top dog doesn't make him king. Oi! You lot! I'm gonna use my giant to tie you guys up. Good and tight!
Yeah, the necks are really weird. There's, like, some... Everybody just flash kicking.
Go on!
Oh,
We've
God.
got this under control.
Thank you, both of you.
It's mostly necks and
Well, aren't you
torsos.
the
Those are the
quick
two things I notice.
However,
Whatever the hell Vega's going through right now,
You're wrong. I'm not alone.
because that's another case of weird torso. But whatever. It's mostly necks and torsos. The necks are really long, and torsos
You're
are
coming with me, Vega.
strangely weird.
how sad. You
Okay. No, we're fighting Vega again. Chun-Li is probably the character I've played like just like a little bit as like maybe a temporary sub. I played with the idea of playing Chun-Li in 4, but it just never worked out. Just never worked out. I played her a little bit in Third Strike, but then I got used to Makoto and Makoto better. Just more comfortable to play. I kind of appreciate how fast and loose the artwork is, but
Now you will tell me
about
when
my
it gets
father.
stuff wrong, it looks really bad.
Chasing after a shadow.
And I don't mean to like chew out the artists, because I know they were probably working on like a really tight schedule. And you know, it's not
Indeed, I
easy.
can tell
It's not
you
easy
about
doing
your
a whole bunch
father.
of, you know,
Also,
whole bunch
how he
of
met his
whoa,
end.
whole bunch of stuff. Really, like this is a lot of stills that were probably produced in a very small amount of time. So, Vegacopter throws out his pocket copter and flies
I
away.
had to do everything on my own. Always. But you were right. Thank you for your help. Both of you.
Don't be so reckless next time.
Look at Giles sitting over there, so smug, arms
I
crossed.
understand. And I won't give up. This isn't over. There. All done.
It looks great. I thought I was alone. That I couldn't count on anyone else.
Leave him.
Chun-li, I want to be strong. Just like you are.
You will be. If we work at it together, anything's possible. How about we get started?
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. Candy Colors also welcome to chat. Yeah, there's a lot of drawings. It's mostly necks and torsos where it kind of goes awry. And there's a few instances where it's like in Laura's storyline where Sean, how do you even like miss your mark by that much? Like they did not draw the same character. It's so, oh my god, I don't know what happened there, but all right, let's just, who should we do next? Let's do Ryu. I can play a little bit of Ryu in Street Fighter. Whoa, Jesus.
The power of absolute destruction. To kill. That is the only destiny of your fist.
No, you're wrong. That can't be the only answer.
I can play a little bit of Ryu, but not like, not in this one. I'll say that much. He's
So, you've awakened.
Master.
You were nearly consumed by the Satsui no Hado.
I was.
I hope Gouken comes back. I actually do like him.
Take it you're Ryu, yes?
Yes.
It's Rashid.
You?
I am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind, a hero of the wind who travels the world.
Master.
It's Azam!
Then why?
Everybody knows
did you
Azam.
come here?
Long story, I won't bore you with it. In any case, could I ask you for a favor? I would appreciate a match. I wish to test my mettle against you.
For some reason, I was thinking that this scene was taking place like earlier in Ryu's training, but I guess it must be
Why? The
after,
internet said when you
he
assume a
reunites
fighting
with
stance,
Gouken.
he doesn't hesitate to fight back.
because I really don't think Rashid is the same age as Ryu.
The answer lies in the heart of battle. Did you somehow forget? You say that all the time.
Wow,
But Master.
getting scolded by
may
Gouken.
eventually overwhelm.
It's like literally the thing that Ryu says all the time in Street Fighter 4.
But yourself as well. If fear of yourself stays your feet, you won't find the answer. Of course, you don't need me to tell you that.
Hey! If you're not up to fighting today,
Also,
Understood.
might I add,
I'll fight.
Rashid, really good character. I think they did a really good job both on his design and his
Yeah, that's the
moveset.
spirit.
Like, he's just a really solid entry into the game. Really good newcomer. Alright. Now, the thing with Ryu in Street Fighter 5, and I've played Ryu in a few different Street Fighter games, so I play him a little bit in CVS 2. Well, actually, he's one of my mains in CVS 2, but played him. Oh shit, I shouldn't have pissed off there. Fuck it. I was gonna go right by him. No, never mind, I blew him up. Aw, oh, poor Rashid, he didn't deserve that.
well, I totally lost.
Yep.
Master.
But this was helpful. I learned more about my skills. And I'll get to go home with a great story. Thank you.
See, Rashid's
glad
like
I
a
was able to fight
really
you.
just an all-around good guy.
Too. See ya.
What a great character.
Like him, I need to better understand this power.
Then I believe you should seek out Ken. He has been very worried about you lately.
Yes.
I didn't spam one Hadoken. I don't think Hadoken spam's particularly strong in this game. In general, I feel like projectiles were nerfed a lot. This is something I was saying about
Let's find an answer.
Street Fighter 5 was I feel like a lot of the changes in Street Fighter 5 are all based on complaints people had about Street Fighter 4. In general, projectiles are much weaker in this game.
Come on, you.
You get a lot less distance with just throwing a bunch of fireballs, so... Shit. But... so I keep jumping tracks here with what I'm talking about, but... But Ryu in this version is very stubby. That's kind of the gist of it. He's very stubby, and things that were very solid in previous Street Fighters aren't so solid in this one. Whatever.
That wasn't too shabby.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't
For sure, GF. Ryu's really stubby in this version. I don't think he's like horrible, but he definitely feels really different compared to 4.
Just go and fight.
Right.
You have to be at a much closer range to be effective.
Shadow.
Just the man I wanted to see.
Oh, yeah, it's that.
Satsui no Hara is...
Power no man should have. These powers are drawn to each other, as I expected. We're going to have a fight. I need to understand this power, to know its use and its limits.
I need to know as well. For what lies ahead.
Oh, shit. Fuck it, let's go. Put myself in the corner. If it was Melty Blood, it wouldn't be a bad thing, but need to not do that in Street Fighter. It's a bad habit I have. It's because I'm used to playing Talon Blaze Blue, so mobility's
Satsui no Hara.
through the roof, so it's just like, oh, put myself in the corner and I just leave.
I'm still struggling to suppress it completely, but I've made up my mind. Until I find what lies ahead with this power, I'll keep moving and fighting, no matter what the answer is.
I see. Then I guess it turns out we're not really after the same thing. But I did get something out of it. Thanks for that.
Until we meet again.
I see. I don't know what we learned there, or what the plot really was, but Ryu did some stuff. Hooray.